Welcome to Contemplation Corner time, and right now I am drinking lemongrass tea in my beautiful spring china. It's called Blue Dawn and it's perfect for this time of year. It's got just gentle colors and beautiful little floral patterns. And anyway, so today what I'd like to share with you and what's been on my mind is this whole idea of minimalism. I'm seeing it a lot on social media, so I kind of wanted to talk about it with you and maybe get your thoughts. I don't necessarily agree with the minimalistic lifestyle, and I'd like to just say I'm a believer in freedom. You do whatever floats your boat, you do whatever's good for you, whatever makes you happy, go for it. But now it's kind of getting pushed like it's the way of life we should all embrace. And I disagree with that. I personally believe there's nothing wrong with owning beautiful things or owning charming things or things that uplift and inspire you. I've seen the minimalistic lifestyle, and for me personally, I just don't see anything attractive about it other than I guess there's less to clean. It actually kind of gives me a feeling of despair, a feeling of coldness, and kind of just loneliness, actually. I know it's great for other people, but for me, I really don't embrace that. You know, I have so many things that were given to me as gifts that have sentimental meaning, things that inspire me and lift me up, things that can kind of make you smile just by looking at them, things that when you hold them or observe them, you wonder about them, they get you curious, it makes you think about the talent and the ability that created this thing, whatever it is. And so I really don't find anything attractive about that minimalistic lifestyle. Now, the thing is, it's being upheld now as some sort of moral aspiration we should all have, that we should all throw everything out and live like we're all poor, and that's supposed to make us better people. I totally disagree with that. You know, the Bible says that God has given us good things to enjoy. You don't have to feel guilty about owning something lovely or nice. If it was acquired in an honest way, you have no reason to feel guilty about it. It doesn't make you a materialistic person, which I think is what these minimalists are trying to drive after. Their point is that if you didn't own anything, then you won't have any jealousy or envy. But they miss the point. You can own the biggest mansion in the world and have no jealousy or envy. Why would you? But jealousy and envy don't necessarily come with whether you own something or not. That's a problem of the heart. And so I think that we have to rethink this whole minimalistic thing. And again, if it makes you happy, I'm all for it. That's your life. But when they want to start pushing that on all of us. Now, if you say, well, no one's pushing anything, I don't know about that, because I see this a lot from people in Europe who are telling us that these elitists, the globalists, they're all pushing this idea of you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. They're giving that mantra to the people, and they're kind of indoctrinating the people with this idea of, look out, poverty is coming, but you'll still be happy. It's very insidious, and it concerns me. I like the idea of wanting something, and you go out and pursue it through hard work and aspiration, and just from your own work ethic. That's just me. But I do believe that God is a good God, and that when He trusts you, He can give you many good things, because he knows that you won't worship those things. You'll still put him first. You know, that could be the reason why a lot of people don't have things, because they end up holding on to things so tightly, it becomes their God. You know, or you could even look at hoarders. They cannot give up anything. And you'll find that they love their things more than their own family members. We're not talking about that, though, because hoarding is a bit of a mental disorder. So I'm not really going there with this. But I just think that you can still own lovely things and beautiful things and not be consumed by them, not put them first, but you can still love people and love God. There's a balance there, I think, that we're missing. I think the minimalists miss that also. I don't think you're more of a moral person because you own nothing. And you know, I'd like to leave you with a little food for thought. Our grandparents, great-grandparents grew up, for most of us, for the most part, they grew up with nothing, in poverty for a lot of us. And they worked very, very hard and went through a lot of challenges to make sure that you and I live a life that is not full of nothing. Because they figured out that, no, having things does make you happy. Having a bit of security, having some things that add warmth or charm to your environment, it does make you happy. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. And you don't have to feel guilty about it. So yes, I think about these minimalists, and I think about how they're romanticizing their way of life. Meanwhile, their grandparents and great-grandparents would be looking at them like, are you crazy? We lived it. It's not fun. It's not great. Well, I just want to share that with you. Share your thoughts with me. Comment below. Tell me what you think. I'm open to all sides, but I feel pretty confident and I feel pretty secure in a God that is good, and He is perfectly fine with you having good gifts from Him, as long as you recognize that really He's the one that has endowed it to you. And that's important. That's important. Well, thanks so much for joining me today. Thank you for being part of the world of serenity, peace, and comfort. And I can't wait till I see you again. God bless.